What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be updating you on the 2019 CRF450L right after its complete teardown and reassembly of the engine due to the chain slapping against the left side of the crankcase and punching a hole in it, causing us to completely rebuild the engine and tearing apart the bike. You can see that in a couple of my videos past, all that process. So today we're going to go over that and all the modifications I have done to the bike. Alright, this is the 2019 CRF 450L. It has 2,000 miles. It has the Excel Talon Supermoto conversion. Come get a closer look. It has black spokes, silver nipples, red hubs, and black rims. Really nice quality wheels, and they are paired with Conti Attack Supermoto tires. These are like the ultimate awesome fun tires, build confidence, and really get some heat into them. And moving over, we have the CRG bar end mirrors. They are really nice. I have them on both sides. Really high quality. You can see pretty much everything behind me, and they're nice that they fold in and make it easy for storing and walking around it. Then I have this Renthal handlebar pad and this freeflowhose.com red gas cap vent hose. Then we'll come down, and I have this Zeta clutch cable holder. Previously I did have the Zeta front sprocket cover on the bike, but due to its lack of saving the case, I decided to remove it and go back and put the OEM front sprocket cover back on. I feel like this might have helped prevent the chain coming off and slapping against the crankcase so hard to punch a hole in it. I would like to think that this plastic right here could have possibly saved it, or reduced the load enough to when it did hit the case that it wouldn't have completely punched a hole in it, causing us to completely disassemble the engine and replace this side of the crankcase. When we did that, we did go ahead and replace all the bearings and the necessary seals, all the bearings on this side of the crankcase and all the necessary seals when reinstalling the engine, or rebuilding the engine, even though the engine only had 2,000 miles on it. So we did go ahead and change chains due to just not having faith in that chain anymore. As you guys can see, we are going with a Renthal chain to match our Renthal sprocket, rear sprocket. And as you can see in the back here, for anybody who's curious to supermoto their 450L, the chain will hit the tire depending on the size tire that you go with. These are 150 by 60s, and there is a slight slap against the tire with the chain, as you can see. Then I have this Wolfman travel bag on the back. It just stores like my water or, a couple little things. Then I have the seat concept seat. This is an absolute must for anybody with the 450L. The factory seat is just ridiculous. Not even usable. It's It's uncomfortable even sitting on it for 5 seconds. But it also adds to the looks of the bike and is a lot more comfortable for longer rides. And these are, a lot of people mistake these as aftermarket turn signals. These are actually factory turn signals from Honda that come with the new CRF450Ls. Then coming around the other side, we have the full Yoshimura exhaust. The sound is awesome. And moving in a little closer, you might have noticed that there's a hole here. This I purposely drilled to go to the Vortex ECU. Inside there is adjustments that you can look at different tunes based on how you're riding, your riding preference. There's my two favorites are the trail tune and the dyno tune. The dyno tune is the most powerful on the dyno. It really wakes up the bike and gives it a lot of power. But the trail tune makes it nicer for just like everyday driving. It's not as aggressive. It is really touchy with the dyno tune. So the trail tune's a little bit more better, or a little bit more comfortable for that. And before we did the exhaust and the fuel controller, or the Vortex ECU, the bike was really underpowered. But after the full exhaust and ECU, the bike did wake up a bunch and really did make it pretty wicked. But yeah, these are pretty much the mods I've done to the CRF450L, and apologize for the long wait time for the update, but the bike is running awesome and good as new. Alright guys, as it is the next day, I wanted to go ahead and do a sound test of the exhaust, show you guys it's running, and just do up and down the street just so you guys can hear it. But let's get to it.